Yes, well, today's topic is about weddings, which is a once-in-a-lifetime event for many people. And I have some data here that shows the number of marriages in Japan.
So about 650,000 couples are expected to tie the knot this year.
Yes, that's right. But a recent trend has been weddingless marriages, with couples preferring to get married without the typical ceremony or party.
Surprising. What's the reason?
Well, there are several reasons. Three major ones cited are financial, pregnancy, and dislike of formal ceremonies. So, amid this, weddings in Japan are undergoing a big transformation now, and we have a report on this new trend.
A new building scheduled to open its doors in late October. On the top floor is a wedding hall that has been generating interest. Dangling from the ceiling is a sparkling chandelier. The facility was constructed at a cost of about $10 million. From the windows, a bird's eye view of Ginza. The price of a wedding ceremony and banquet is about $43,000. Although not too unreasonable for the Ginza area, the cost is still much higher than the nationwide average. A splashy wedding is the theme here. The facility is run by a company called Brillia. Established in 2006, just as weddingless marriages came into vogue, they have continued to focus on weddings with all the bells and whistles.
The concept we're promoting at this place is a resort wedding in Ginza. We want to create a unique atmosphere in this special location of Ginza.
They say the reason for taking on the competition from Ginza is the changing times.
To protect our high value-added business, we've endured a lot of difficulties. And now, with the economy turning up, it's become a big tailwind for us. It's not just the number of couples. Revenue is also growing, and the interest from customers themselves has been on the rise.
This is the Oshiros, who decided to have their wedding here. It's their first visit since the facility was completed. The couple is planning an extravagant banquet for about 100 colleagues and friends. They chose a so-called splashy wedding as a way to thank their supporters.
We're trying to do the most we can within our budget.
I'm starting to feel motivated. My company is entering the second half in October, and I'm confident we can make a profit.
With business improving at his company, he expects a pay raise soon and decided to splurge a bit. And on opening day, the first couple to celebrate their wedding here is the Oshiros. Vows exchanged in the heart of Ginza. It has become a place filled with memories for this couple.
Congratulations!
According to the Health, Labor and Welfare Ministry, 660,000 couples tied the knot last year. Half of them chose weddingless marriages because of financial and other reasons.
1, go!
Despite that, Brillia has been heavily promoting splashy weddings and is on track to exceed $86 million in revenue this fiscal year. Spending money to get friends and family to celebrate the wedding together. An apartment in Tokyo. This is the residence of the Mizushimas. The couple initially chose a weddingless marriage, but is now planning a ceremony. With financial constraints compounded by illness in the family, they decided a year and a half ago to get married without a wedding.
We talked about having a wedding one day, but we probably wouldn't have had one if it weren't for this.
An outlet mall in Shizuoka Prefecture, within view of Mount Fuji. The Mizushimas selected Japan's first wedding at an outlet to be held here. The event was arranged by a company called Crazy Wedding. So what kind of ceremony will it be?
The podium will be around here. This is where they'll stand.
The wedding venue will be this plaza. The bride and groom will sit underneath the tree in the center. A simple arrangement with just a sofa. The banquet will be inside a tent set up on the grounds of the outlet. The cost is significantly less than a typical wedding.
It's more joyful having lots of people celebrate together with you. So we're arranging this with the idea that everyone will be watching.
Couples who might have had to limit their guest list for financial reasons get the benefit of a crowd of well-wishers in the form of shoppers at an outlet mall. This format is still being tested. But Ms. Yamakawa believes people who've chosen to get married without a wedding until now will become a big target in the future.
We consider people who've already decided not to have a wedding as our customers. If we can give them the option of doing something like this, there's infinite demand for weddings.
Weddings are once again undergoing a change and giving birth to new forms of celebration.